Ball sack in her face.
Check.
Oh.
Generic flow.
We started, fam.
All right, bet.
We on it. What's been going on? You say you got a lot of shit, bro. You gotta bring the game. You gotta bring that A game. If you're gonna be podcasting, you can't just. You gotta like take Adderall and meth and shit.
Nicotine gum.
You gotta like I'm doing right now. I don't give a fuck if they hear me chewing it, bro. You rather hear me not saying shit, or you? What do you?
Right. But I guess we should start off with the basics. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it is, man. It is.
It's like it's only inevitable we talk about it.
Fuck it, let's talk about it.
What do you think about Thanksgiving?
I think it's a great way to relax before you murder someone accidentally on Black Friday.
You remember those days?
Oh man, it's going down this year. It's gonna be worse.
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Black Friday used to be a thing for real. I feel like it kind of died out. Like there was people actually like fighting in stores. Like
I know.
That's not really a thing anymore.
People are gonna die.
I don't think so, bro.
Bro, you have no idea, like the COVID lockdowns and shit, that shit has people are not the same anymore, bro.
I mean, yeah.
There's people that went out like once or twice in a year.
Bro,
they're still holding it in.
When the first PlayStation 3 came out and the first Xbox 360, there's clips on YouTube, just people fucking stampeding anything and anybody just to get the fucking PS3. But
that's one of the best things about capitalism, though, isn't it?
Hell yeah, bro.
Like, motherfuckers, like...
Fight for it. Free for all.
You want some shit, like competition, motherfucker.
Hell yeah, bro.
Shit ain't free.
Dude,
you know how many fucking kids in China had to make that shit?
You're potting for real now. Now you're potting. But, what are you doing for Thanksgiving, bro?
I'm probably not eating a turkey, to be honest with you.
Me either. My mom is cooking some pork, as Cubans usually do.
That's correct.
So yeah, that's about it for me. I'm actually probably gonna work, do Uber on Thanksgiving. It's probably gonna be busy as fuck. But then like maybe like 6 or 7, go back home, chill with the fam, eat.
I think it'll probably...
Surprisingly, Uber be busy on holidays. But if it's not...
like on Thanksgiving type shit?
Yeah, you'd be surprised, yeah. Some people like to order like the Thanksgiving necessities through Uber.
Yeah, or maybe maybe other people won't be working, so that'll give you a chance to get more people.
That, and you gotta remember, not everybody has a family like feast.
That's true as
like,
well.
Like people, it's just another day for some people.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about the actual history of Thanksgiving? What do you think about that? That's controversial.
You mean with the pilgrims and like the so-called peace and then the land theft and shit?
All that bullshit.
I mean, we could, yeah.
Or not, should we skip that? I mean, it's a thing now. It's like, fuck Christopher Columbus, all the natives.
I mean, personally, I'm not into guys, but like, if somebody wants to fuck Christopher Columbus, they can.
Didn't they change that? Like, didn't they make Thanksgiving like another name for it?
Well, yeah, they do that with everything now. But like, one of the things is like, I mean, they even removed a statue of Thomas Jefferson from a museum.
Wasn't that during Trump being president?
No. That was recent. It was from a museum, I said, not from like a...
I'm thinking of another statue then, probably.
You're thinking about like statues of like people from the Confederacy and shit.
Oh, yeah.
The ones that were out in the public and shit. This is in a museum. They were like, we can't, it's too offensive. I mean, he was a slave owner. He's not worthy. That type of shit.
What was it? What was it exactly?
Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, Thomas Jefferson?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Why they? Because he owned slaves?
Because the slave owner shit, came back to bite you in the ass. Should have thought about that, Jefferson. You fucked up.
Damn. People don't even like celebrating Thanksgiving, bro, because of the whole...
Man, those are like 3 assholes with a check mark on Twitter.
Nah, you'd be surprised.
Come on,
it's
bro.
A little more... It's not that. It's a little more normalized now, if anything.
The libs of TikTok, you know that account?
Literally called the libs of TikTok?
Yeah, it's on Twitter. It's this account on Twitter. Every day they post the insane shit of like the far left.
Oh
idiots.
my God, that's funny.
The crazy fucks in Portland, you know?
Oh, the Antifa people?
Those fucks. The ones with the purple hair and the fucking...
autonomous zone?
Obese.
Or whatever it's called?
Yeah, just the ones that have 48 earrings in places where nobody uses earrings, you know?
The non-gender fluid, binary, et cetera, et cetera.
The triple sexual furry motherfucker. What do you think about furries, huh? What do you think about that type of shit? Like, motherfuckers just dress up like animals and fuck.
Hey, man, more power to them.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, what do you think about it, though? Like,
what I indulge?
But there wasn't always, you know what I'm saying? Well, there's always been people that dressed up and shit, you know? But, like, can you imagine, like, do you think cavemen were into that type of shit? Like, is that part of human nature? Like, dress up as some fucking animal? Or maybe, I don't know, maybe a caveman would have just found an animal and fucked the animal. Who knows? But, like, I'm just saying, you know, like, what?
Cosplay,
yeah, but cosplay is like...
It's more video game-ish, comic book-ish. Role-playing, I guess. Call it that,
it's
role-playing.
Like some shit, like, bro, like, first of all, you either been, you know, married... And
would you role-play with your wife?
If it came to that...
Like, if she's like, oh, daddy, dress up as Obama.
As Obama?
I don't know. I picked the most random dude I could think of right now.
Is there something you gotta tell me? Like, that's what I'd be telling. Like, what's up with this Obama shit?
No, but that's the whole thing with role playing.
Did you fuck Obama?
That's what
Did you fuck Obama?
That's what you tell your wife, right? You'd be like, yo, what you got going on with Obama or whatever. But that's the whole thing that I guess couples are into, bro.
You know what's weird is swinging, the swinger shit. Like, look, this is like a, you know, it's like a little deal we have. You fuck my wife, I fuck your wife.
See, I don't think it's weird. I only think it's weird in the sense of the whole wife thing. Like, if you're married to this woman and you're swapping partners, yeah, that's where it's the weird part. But I think if it's your girlfriend, I think that's completely fine. I don't see anything wrong with it. But the whole wife thing is like, you're pushing it.
I believe in, like, property.
I'm not a cuckle. I'm not cuckling.
I believe in property. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a bitch could be your property.
You know what I mean? Like we own each other type shit. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Not like in a way like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, tell me where the fuck you are.
Right.
I don't trust you. I'm going to check your phone.
Let me have your location on at all times.
But like in a, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? What's the deal?
So who got slaughtered on this day tomorrow?
Who got slaughtered?
Yeah, the Pilgrims, right?
I mean, the Pilgrims were the Europeans.
Oh, I mean the natives. The natives got slaughtered.
Well, yeah, they took their land and shit. It was pretty, you know.
Is there anything that could be a lie that you think people...
Well, I think, like, the version of history we get is, like, really oversimplistic, out of context, and makes no fucking sense. Like, first of all, people act like the natives were, like, living here happily and everything was great. Like, no, motherfucker, the tribes were killing each other. Motherfuckers were murdering each other. There was a shitload of human sacrifice. It was a thing. Yeah. Right? There's no...
What's the argument, though, that the natives were here first and then they got slaughtered? That's the main...
it depends on who you talk to. I think they just think it was fucked up that, like, there was all this murder and shit, and it was fucked up, obviously.
No, yeah, of course, but that's what I know from all the school I've ever been to and just my whole life. I've always heard that.
I just think these motherfuckers are talking about, like, canceling some dude that's been dead for 400 years and shit.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
is there a specific you talking about? Like a specific guy?
Just people from back in the day and shit, but none of these motherfuckers are, like, willing to cancel, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking people that are alive today, you know, like the Chinese Communist Party. Like, those motherfuckers won't talk about that, but they'll talk to you about fucking Thomas Jefferson,
or things that have been so long ago.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, but in the same breath, it's like, there's nothing we could do about the Chinese communists. How could we cancel them?
There's a lot less we can do about Thomas Jefferson.
Guaranteed. No, I'm agreeing, but it's like, what can we really do about the Communist Party, about these fuckers in China?
Well, you don't gotta do anything, but just don't be, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be that selective about shit. You know, that's just
I feel you. It's a pick and choose type of thing. It's a pick and choose.
Of course, slavery was some fucking sick shit. I mean, people were worked to fucking death. You know what I'm saying? It was fucking brutal. Nobody wanted to do that work. That was part of the reason why slavery was so fucking prominent, especially in the South. Part of the reason they won the Civil War in the North is because they relied more on technology. And as it turns out, like, technology is better than fucking, you know, slave work. Like, who the fuck wants to do some shit that... First of all, you're going to have motherfuckers fighting for you to protect their own slavery. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a hard one.
It's a touchy subject for people.
But it happened.
I don't know. I be seeing, like, a lot of natives on Twitter and shit, and...
but the people on Twitter are not like like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like...
It's not like real life.
It's not representative of, like, the average person of any character.
Of course. The people on Twitter are like the fucking... It's like one out of what, you know?
I mean, like, if you look...
It's not your average person. Your average person isn't going on Twitter complaining about the fucking things that happen. They're probably just worried about their own life.
Hey, you know Native Americans make a lot of money.
Do they?
Oh, yeah, they do.
In what regards? Oh.
They're, like, the average salary of a Native American is a lot higher than the average salary of a white person, for example.
Is it because they have...
It's higher than Asians.
Is it because they have their own land?
That probably explains it to a certain degree, yeah.
Because...
But they're also, like, really united as well. Like, in terms
morals
of, like,
and stuff.
Like, there are people, like, they keep their own... But there's a lot of problems there, too, you know?
The fucking Mikusukis, you ever been there?
Yeah.
The fucking casino and
the casino. I've been to the casino for.
That's all owned by
Yeah, and then they can enforce their own law there. You know, that's their.
That's what I don't know. Is that true?
As far as I know, yeah, it is. It's their native land.
Okay, from what because I've heard, I don't know, that they got their own jail in the Mikusuki too.
Listen, man, it was brutal. I mean, I remember one time when I was studying like the history of the American Revolution and shit. I was studying one of these guys called Pontiac, right?
Like the car?
Well, actually, I mean, he was before the.
Oh,
you know
shit!
He was before the whip. You know
okay.
This is how lit he was back in the day. And Pontiac was a bad motherfucker. This is back in the day when England was in charge of shit, you know?
Okay.
And Pontiac was like, he was like, we're not taking this shit no more. You know, you guys are like giving us these fake contracts. You tell us this is our land, stay here. And then you got like people hunting in our land, getting all the animals.
Yeah.
You made us dependent on this shit or that shit, you know, and now you fucking do whatever you want. Anyways, he was the first guy who like proved that, you know, they could actually take on the fucking, you know, the European, you know, militaries and shit. You know, he was able to win battles and shit.
Pontiac was He
was a native.
Okay.
Who actually, you know.
So he was putting in that work, in other words.
Yeah, it was a sneak attack. That's how it worked. He was like, these motherfuckers aren't used to guerrilla warfare.
Oh, crap. Damn.
And so, you know,
So he fought with Europeans?
Yeah. They would just slit their throats and shit. Just
Jesus
fuck
Christ.
it is what it is, bro. And shout out Pontiac.
Shout him out, dog.
Yeah.
Dude, you know, this is a bit from Cumtown, but I thought I'd just bring it in here because it's fucking hilarious. You know the Make-A-Wish kids?
Yeah.
Okay. Just imagine. Well, this is the bit that they were talking about. It was like, imagine. I don't even want to be a dick, but imagine you were a Make-A-Wish kid, and you know how they usually have like you can make a wish, and whatever happens, they'll make it come true, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
You already know. The whole bit was, imagine if you were a Make-A-Wish kid and you just like went up to one of them and was like, you know what? I want to eat some pussy.
Swag.
Like, I want to eat some ass today. Like, I want to eat, like, imagine a Make-A-Wish kid saying some shit like that.
Lit.
Like, we gotta make that kid's wish come true.
You gotta do it if he says that, bro.
Like, if he's dying,
like, bro, that's the one. That's the one.
like
wish.
come on, bro. Like, imagine he's like, yo, I don't want to die a virgin, guys. Come on. Like, I need this shit. Like, I don't even care if I don't stick it in. I need to eat some pussy. Like, he's dying with, yo.
Bro, if he puts it to me like that, I'm gonna make sure he eats some pussy.
Bruh.
He gets his, you know what I'm saying? His.
If I was in charge of that and he tells me that genuinely, like, you know how bad I'd feel for him? Like, I would make it fucking work.
I'll make it happen.
Like, if we need to get an escort for homie, whatever it takes, bro.
You know, there was this episode of something similar to that.
You can't die a virgin, bro.
Because there was this guy who had, like, it wasn't cerebral palsy, my bad. It was some other fucking...
he had a certain condition.
He had a nervous disorder that made him... like gradually like be able to use his muscles less and less and shit.
Damn, okay.
And you can't get no pussy, right?
Damn.
Like that, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to get some pussy like that. And so he was like confined to a chair and he was like, bro, I just want some pussy. I'm like, and his friend, he was like, but does it work?
Damn.
And he's like, it fucking works.
Wow.
And he told his brother, he's like, dude, it fucking works, right? And so and he fucking they got him to show it, and they were like, holy shit, bro! Like all the energy you don't have everywhere else
there.
went there.
Oh,
so the guy
God.
was hung like a fucking moose, right?
Jesus.
And so they were like, dude, we gotta get you some pussy.
Has to happen.
Yeah, so basically what happened was, like, they took him to this fucking, I don't know if it was a whorehouse or some shit.
A brothel.
Yeah, a brothel, some shit like that. And they got him some pussy.
Damn. This is what, like a real show or some shit?
Yeah, it was a TV show with this guy, Jim Jeffries.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
He used to be a good comedian.
Damn.
Once you sign that record with, to do political comedy with, like, Comedy Central or some shit, that's it.
Oh, God. The political comedy.
It just becomes terrible. Terrible. Like, just... But that was the type of shit he was on, man. Hey, man, we had 2 trials today. This past week or so.
Trials? What do you mean trials?
Yeah, like the Kyle Rittenhouse shit, and then after that...
Bro, you want to talk about that? I did some research on it.
Go for it, dude.
These are my thoughts. I looked up the Wisconsin laws. Apparently there's open carry out there. So I learned that. I didn't know that you were allowed to fucking just have a gun without even a license. It's like in Texas. So apparently that's true. The only thing that strikes me that I feel like the judge didn't even mention, like how Kyle went from, like how I told you, I think we talked about this on another pod, like how he went from a whole other state to another state with a gun. Like, in a way, that's like you're looking for... And supposedly, I don't know, I seen Ben Shapiro talking about it. Supposedly, Kyle went to protect private property. What was the private property?
I think that probably was the excuse.
No, that's what they're using, quotation marks. But what was the private property? Like, where was the...
Wherever the protest was taking place, they, like, burned an entire...
Got you.
I do remember them burning an entire area, an entire parking lot, like, they burned that shit.
My question is, how does that involve Kyle, though? Like,
I don't think it does.
But that was Ben. Ben was using that, like, as leeway. Like, yeah, bro, like, he's protecting private property. It's 100% legal. And I was like...
Well, whether or not it was legal, I mean...
It's weird.
I'm not really concerned with that. I'm concerned with, like, the main argument that, like...
Driving over there with the gun?
Yeah.
It's like, bro... Look, let's say he was justified...
But, like...
Go ahead.
The judge's jurisdiction is within that area. Right, it's not like this wasn't like a federal trial.
Right. It was in Wisconsin. It was a Wisconsin judge, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you mean by that? I don't.
That his authority doesn't extend to whether he was traveling from another state to here. He's here to enforce.
Yeah, but it definitely adds. Fucking security's behind us, but it's all good. It definitely adds more of a. I don't know, like. It adds a reason to why you're doing it. Like, you don't just wake up one day and be like, yo, bro, you seen the protest going on in Alapata or like in Georgia? Yo, let's go over there with some guns. It's like, what? Even though the whole thing, oh guys, security is pulling up on me and Ape. No, keep it going, keep it rolling, bro. This is for the pod.
Yeah.
The security pulled up on us, and we're about to contact him.
Hola.
¿Cómo está?
No vi.
Hasta ahora no podemos estar aquí.
Okay.
Está bien.
Okay.
Bueno, yo vivo aquí, pero... Yo vivo aquí.
Ok. Pero en el visitor no podemos estar a esta hora.
¿Y que yo no puedo estar aquí a esta hora?
En el visitor, no.
No puedo estar aquí a esta hora.
Dentro del carro. En el visitor, no.
Even though you live here?
Para tu parqueo.
Ok, man.
Tú vas para tu parqueo ahí, como si estás ahí, no, pero aquí sí me permite.
Okay.
Ah, no, bueno, eso yo lo entiendo.
Okay.
Eso, sí. No,
Tienes que irte de momento, te puedes quedar un rato más.
Sí.
Media hora.
No, porque tampoco no quiero ponerte en una posición difícil ni nada de eso, porque eso...
No veo que ustedes ni están haciendo droga, ni están...
No. Aquí estamos con nuestro micrófono pequeñito haciendo tonterías.
¿Tú entiendes lo que te digo? Porque para eso cuando viene la gente a joder aquí.
Claro, no, yo entiendo eso completamente. Si la gente aquí se pone a hacer toda clase de locura, sobre todo... no.
Sexo, de todo hacen aquí.
Oh.
Entonces
Sí.
Sí.
Pero tranquilo.
Está bien.
Okay.
Bueno, muchas gracias.
Well, guys, you heard it here first. Security pulled up on us. He was pretty cool for the most part. He was just saying we can't be in a visitor specifically.
He was
saying we could stay for a little longer. So what do you think? We staying here?
Yeah, why not?
All right, fuck it. Just asking. It's your place. All right. So what were we talking about? Just keep it rolling. Fuck it.
You were discussing the laws.
Right.
So,
my whole thing, just to make it short, was I think that gives it like some, I don't know, what's the word? I don't know. It gives it a reason to why he's fucking. It's like it was premeditated in a way. Like he like, had the thought of like, yo, let's go do this, let's go over there. I know he probably didn't have the thought of like, yo, I'm gonna kill somebody when I go over there, but he had a weapon on him. Like, I don't know. It's not. If some, and I hate to do the whole white thing, if some other guy that wasn't white did it, it's like, come on, bro. That guy would have been in jail right now. You saw that he met Trump?
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, yo, bro, Trump's crazy, man. I was just laughing. I think he had pulled up to Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, he took a
picture with him and shit after the trial. He got acquitted, blah, 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 but yeah. What are your thoughts?
I think the racialization of the situation is...
I know, you think it's crazy. I get it, bro. I know.
I think it's just predicated on, like, personal biases, like, both sides, personal biases. I mean, because there are cases where black people have gotten away with that type of shit. I mean, shit, you can...
Show me the fucking papers, bro. Show me the info, bro, because
Didn't the baby kill someone in personal defense?
Yeah, but someone had a gun.
But he killed him in personal defense.
Look, but I'm not saying Kyle... I haven't even said anything about the killing. I'm just saying about him going out of state to a protest.
Yeah, but the racial thing.
All right, you want to talk about that? All right, come on. All right, you want to talk about that?
Like if he was white, A, B, and C.
That always bothers you. Let's go. We're here.
Because I don't think it's necessarily the case. I think people are like, for example, you got like that's the average Democrat position, right? Okay. The idea that like, oh, if he was, this and that.
Nah, I don't want to say that.
And then the Republicans' average position is like, well, if he was if he was black, they would have let him get away with it because Antifa and this and that and all that bullshit.
You're right. That's exactly what they do. I'm not even gonna disagree with you. Yeah.
And that's the ideology behind it. And then you get the
fuck being a left though, or being in left. Yeah. I just think there's. I don't know, man. If my brother did that case, forget a black person or somebody that's like Hispanic, mulatto.
I mean, but there are, like, for example, the Proud Boys leader. That motherfucker was in goddamn, that motherfucker's been all over the place doing that shit. He just recently got in trouble, and that was because of what happened in the Capitol.
Oh, the Proud Boys?
The leader of the Proud Boys was a fucking black dude. He was doing all that shit.
Right.
I mean, it's not like a fucking...
You don't think in any slight way him being white helped his chance in any way? Just it could be 1%.
I don't think there's any fucking way to know that. Like it's just
I know, but we're
so like you want me to just like fucking guess some shit?
That's the point of the pod. We're here to guess and talk shit.
I just don't like that shit because it doesn't do anything. It's just like I could just fucking flip a coin at that. Like if that's the case.
I don't know, man. I highly. Me personally, at least, whatever. I just highly disagree that if it was a black guy that killed two people, did the exact same thing as Kyle, he wouldn't have gone away with it, bro.
Why?
Because black people, well, in one case, we could say that there's been several cases, and we've talked about this, I hate repeating myself, that black people have gotten the same charge as white people and they've done more time. That's one.
Is it because they were black?
No, but I'm saying... They were black though, so it maybe it wasn't, but maybe. I'm
just saying because like when they mentioned, for example, the statistics of like the police.
What about the whole thing? Not to cut you off, sorry. What about the whole thing with Trayvon too?
The Trayvon Martin case?
Or let me give you another example, even better one. What's that guy's name? Damn, I forgot it, bro. It was a kid that they killed, and he was a black kid.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what his name is. It was with a T. But he had like
Do you think that you can find cases of white people where that's happened to?
Explain it again?
Can you find cases of white people that's happened to?
What exactly?
That they've been killed without having been armed, without doing really anything
I'm not saying
wrong.
no, I'm not
by the police.
Of course. I'm not saying, I'm never going to say that it never happens to white people. I'm never saying that.
No, it's not that it never happens. It's just that, like, does race explain why there's a disparity?
It's tough. It's tough because obviously there's no fucking hard physical evidence.
There's stats and shit. There's like, that's
the only thing I could say was the whole thing about that case. But then again, you're gonna say, oh, is it race the reason that black people got more time than the white folks?
Well, not just that, but like if you, like, for example, let's say you live in a dangerous city, right? Okay, if you live in a dangerous city, right, if you grow up in an area that's like full of, for example, a certain gang or something, and you're at a very young age expected to be a part of that, you're more likely to oblige that.
Right.
Okay, so
you got influence.
Okay, so that's one factor. Okay, what's another factor? Well, another factor is if you live in that area, obviously you would expect police to be more cautious. Okay, so that's
citizens around the area.
Variable. Okay, there's a shitload of variables like that also matter. Now, on the other hand, I should say, right, that neighborhoods where that type of shit happens, it really shouldn't exist.
What shouldn't exist?
A neighborhood like that.
A neighborhood like what?
A neighborhood like Compton in the 80s.
Okay.
A neighborhood like...
You're saying that a neighborhood like that shouldn't happen? What do you mean?
That level of violence, it shouldn't be a thing that people are exposed to, that especially kids.
Oh, of course, yeah, of course.
Now,
nobody wants to be exposed that to kids, bro.
Now, is there a solution to that? And if there is it known? And if it's known, why hasn't it been implemented? Those are questions. Those are questions that I think are important. Now, part of the issue is people get into this entire dilemma of, well, if he was white, if he was black.
Yeah.
Well, he's human either way, and this happened. So if this happened, what's right and what's wrong? Because as long as we stay playing this game, it's always that naturally divides people into a group because it's something you can't control. If you're white, you can't control if you're white. You're black, you can't control if you're black.
I get it.
So as long as that's the narrative, that's never going to help change shit in a direction that actually matters.
Okay, well, let's forget about all the race, period. My man went to another state with a whole gun.
First of all, he was look, I think his dad is a shitty dad. Let's start with that.
Regardless of what you say, somebody that's traveling to another state to join a protest to protect private property, like, really? Like, what was his business to even go there?
I think it was a shitty decision, yeah, of course.
Like, there's nothing in the world that would show me that he couldn't, like, he shouldn't have gotten charged with that. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's common. I mean, yeah.
That's what blows my mind.
Common sense.
And if he would have got that charge, like if he would have got charged with that, he maybe something else. He would have at least gotten something.
I also think like
maybe the killings were justified. I don't know. I
think the killings were self-defense.
I don't know. I didn't do my research that well. I didn't see what exactly happened. Supposedly there's videos of the guy.
There's definitely I remember the day it happened, seeing the videos, yeah.
That supposedly the other guy had a gun.
They ran up on him. They were talking about kicking his ass and shit.
Oh, I remember one thing they said. They said that Kyle was justified because another dude had a skateboard and he kept hitting him with it.
Look, if you have a rifle, this is another thing that happens because cops always have a gun, right?
Okay.
This actually helps them in court too.
Yeah.
Right. Whether or not they were actually threatened or whether they're just trying to use that as an excuse.
Right.
Right. In a situation where one person has a gun, it's always possible that if that gun can be taken away from you and used against you.
Of course.
So that always escalates it. So you having a gun escalates the situation
automatically. Okay. That's already off the bat.
Now, if I approach someone with a fucking rifle, I expect to get fucking capped if I'm trying to get slick with them.
I mean, yeah, but that doesn't...
And it's self-defense and it's fucking justified. Yes, it's an open carry fucking state. You go up to someone, you're fucking making threats and shit.
But he could just have the gun just out like that?
Yo, they were trying to fuck him up.
No, I don't know this, but I'm asking you though. He could just have the gun out like that? Like,
yeah, it's an open carry state.
That's insane, bro. No, forget about
the fucking cops had saw them already. They were like, all right, cool.
That's insane, though. Like, that's fucking nuts. You know what it is to have a whole fucking rifle on you just chilling, walking?
There's black militias as well.
Forget who it is. I don't care what color. That's insane.
No, but I'm saying, like, this is the thing. By the way, I also think that's important, too. Like, people, because I don't think the Second Amendment shit, the way it's moving is a bit, like, I don't fuck with it, bro. You can't.
Bro, they're playing with it. Like that whole thing, that what happened with Kyle was them playing with the whole Second Amendment. Like they're getting like too frisky with it now. They're trying to make this shit like some other crazy, like they're trying to make it like Texas or I don't know, man. What happened? Something's going on?
No.
Security?
No, I don't have an issue with I think the Second Amendment is
the Second Amendment is good. We need it. We need it because if anybody goes in your fucking house and is trying to kill you, you cap them. It's justified. That's easy. 1, 2, 3.
People always like point to other like European countries and shit like that.
Like that they don't have any type of.
I'm like, yeah, but
what is it called? Norway or whatever. The friendly jails.
Yeah, but Norway has some shitty fucking like rights. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much of the shit you do is like government controlled, bro. Like
yeah, that's what it is. Like
right? Are you a fucking baby or are you a fucking like freedom requires like responsibility. You can't 100%. Have one without the other. Like,
I seen a documentary about the way they live in there, and bro, like fucking killers are released in like fucking maybe a couple years. That's it. Like they get treated in jail, bro, and the jails are fucking lovely. It looks like a fucking hotel. Like that's insane. I mean, they have less crime over there because of that. So hey,
but I don't think it is. The way that you treat criminals has an impact because obviously they go back outside, right? So if they,
but wouldn't that make them not? I don't know. In my way, I know I'm stupid and fried. So anybody listening to the podcast, just know I say whatever I want. But wouldn't it make people do more crime since jail is so soft? That would have been my thought. Like, oh, bro, we're going in there. Oh, all right, cool.
I don't know if the sentencing is like that light for murder.
No, it's not light, but they get treated very fairly, I would say.
Like, for example, in Cuba, there's motherfuckers that get 4 years for killing someone, but you'll get like 10 years for killing a cow.
Yeah, everybody.
You know what I mean? Yeah. But there's not that much murder in Cuba.
Nobody has guns.
I mean, now there is, but
dude, they're still going through it, right?
Yeah.
Jesus, dog. It's been what, months?
It's
since like what, September, October?
The whole issue started on January 11th. I mean, technically 62 years ago, but you know.
Yeah, but the whole when we did the first episode of the pod, it was like that's when shit started getting fucking crazy.
Recently on the 15th of November, there was another attempt to have it, but the government this time had like really stepped up.
Damn.
The oppression Olympics.
Damn.
And they really got everything in place.
Fuck.
And there were people that went out, but it was mostly individuals that were like against it. And there was a lot of repudiation acts, which is like the government gets together and they send like a bunch of fucking, people that support the Communist Party and shit, or well, everybody to some degree or another, unless you're like in the opposition, pretends to support that shit. And so they have them meet up at your home and just fucking scream at you and fucking, call you a piece of shit and this and that.
Poor Cuba, man.
And just threaten you. And so that's how they try to handle the opposition, that type of shit. They did it to my dad, it was like that.
That sucks,
and,
bro.
Sometimes a motherfucker got to get a machete out and be like, if you step
hell yeah
past this fucking point, I'm going to cut your fucking head off.
For sure, bro. Let's pray Cuba fucking wins their freedom, man.
Yeah.
They need it, bro. Dude, go ahead.
But yeah, I mean, the shit that happened, I mean, listen, I got two thoughts. Obviously...
Yeah, say your thoughts on the whole Kyle thing. Let's finish it up.
I think the self-defense is justified. Whether or not there was anything else of him like going into state with this and that. Obviously, I think from a moral standard, I think it was a poor decision for him to do something like that, to go out there.
I thought the judge had no fucking morality, just throwing that charge away.
I don't even know if he can
charge him.
Yeah, I don't know if he can charge him with that specifically because of But
he's a minor though, and he had a gun.
Yeah, but minors can actually have guns under circumstances, in Wisconsin, especially and that area.
That's laws I don't know about.
So like that's another. Anyways. But the other issue was the other trial with like these 3 guys that they actually ran after a fucking dude and they fucking murdered him. And,
Ahmed, right? Ahmed?
Yeah,
Is that what's his name?
Aubrey, yeah.
Ahmed Aubrey or something.
And anyways,
yeah, I remember, bro. He was jogging, right? Oh no, he was in his car listening to music or something.
Dude, he was running away from them is what the fuck he was trying to do. Like,
I don't remember.
Dude, those guys are fucking insane. They were talking about like we're doing a citizen's arrest. I said, who the fuck are you?
Oh, 3 regular citizens, right? It wasn't cops,
Dude,
right?
these are not. They're just fucking 3 dudes.
Oh my god!
And, like, what the fuck are you doing? A citizen's arrest? What is this fucking 1774?
And then what? He declined and they shot him.
I mean, he was just trying to get the fuck away from.
I mean, yeah, clearly he was like, "Yo, fuck this, I'm out of here." And then he ran and they shot him.
I don't remember like if he ran,
specific,
but like they just went after him for so long that he eventually had to like defend himself because it's like, yo, how
isn't his mom works in the something in like the government?
I don't know, but
I read a tweet.
Like clearly those guys are guilty, so
that's fucked up.
And they
man.
got all 3 of them guilty today. So
dude, rest in peace to Ahmed Aubrey.
Yeah, dude, I mean shit.
That's fucked up.
Fucked up shit.
Citizen's arrest? The fuck is that?
I don't know what the fuck these dudes got in their head, bro. Like some motherfucker. These are like the people that try to like cheat the IRS. You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck are you?
Have we talked about that?
What the fuck are you thinking?
You know how many videos I've seen, bro? The funniest thing about all that is because I'm not even gonna say who used to tell me this, but there used to be a guy that would he used to tell me all the time, "Yo, Mike, you don't gotta pay your taxes, bro. You don't." And I'm like, "Yo, what the?"
Was he unemployed?
No, but he worked.
Oh, he worked.
He worked. He wasn't in like he was self-employed. Let's say that.
I wonder if he paid his taxes.
No. But check it. Listen, he used to tell me, "Yo, Mike, you don't gotta pay your taxes, this and that." And I used to be like, "Yo, fam, what are you talking about?" And then so he would show me these videos or like these like explanations of these guys, and I'm trying to remember exactly what he told me to do. He told me he would get a check. And he would write something in the back of the check that would like, I guess you would show that to the judge or like some crazy shit like that. And that eventually you go to court and then like that you showed the judge that check because of this and you tell him some statue shit. I don't know, man. Some niggas used to tell me that all the time.
I know what he's talking about, but
you know what I mean, right? You know I'm referring to that. He used to tell me about that all the time. Like, "Yo, Mike, don't pay your taxes, don't do this, don't do that. The government's this, the government's that." And I used to be like, "Yo, bro, like I don't think that's true, bro." Like, but no, there is videos of people actually attempting to do this in court. Like, there's fucking footage on YouTube and shit. And I used to be like, "Yo, what is this?" Like, you know what they're called? Aren't those people called sovereign citizens?
Man, get the fuck.
You never heard of that term?
Of course I've heard of that.
So you know about it.
That's the Ron Paul type of bullshit.
That's the thing where the guy says, "Oh, officer, I'm not driving, I'm traveling."
I've seen that fucking guy. That guy was hilarious.
Those are sovereign citizens. They believe that.
Those are fucking idiots.
They believe in a time back then that the government did something to the laws, I guess, to like for their own like appeal, like for whatever they wanted, and that there was really something written back then that this and that. So sovereign citizens.
Listen, they think the IRS is unconstitutional. That's what it comes down to. When it comes down to their tax,
you're smart. You said it the right way. Yeah, there you go. That's what exactly what they think.
No, wait the fuck. I'm not smart. I'm just relatively unidiotic compared to like the fucking.
I don't know.
So like a fucking beer addict, and you're not fucking dumb. So don't fucking you're fucking.
I don't know all my shit on this, but yes, you're right. That's what they think. They think all those laws and everything about that. Oh, and like you don't have to give your license when the officer stops you. You don't need a license to drive. Like all these fucking rules that supposedly, because there is something in the Constitution that says. I don't know the exact words, so it's something that you are free to drive in this land or something like that.
But it can't. I mean, when you say drive, like.
Yeah, but that was the term, and that's what they'll go back to, like, oh, statue or CC something, well, a bunch of shit. Like they'll bring up crazy shit, and then yeah, that's sovereign citizens, bro.
I mean, don't you? I mean, I feel like every lawyer will be straight on top of that shit.
No, he would flame you. He would roast the shit out of you probably. Like, yo, what the fuck you smoking on?
That's the
First of all, states already, once you're in a state, it's different because every state has different laws and different fucking ways, and so it would be fucking.
First of all, man,
it's like a conflict between the actual constitution because you're in a state and all that shit's dumb. You ever watch Audit the Audit? Ever heard of that?
Are you talking about Audit the Fed?
No, it's literally called Audit the Audit. It's like a YouTube channel where like there's videos of like, it's mostly about dealing with cops and interactions with citizens, like stops, arrest, and they audit the stop, and the narrator will usually say what the cop did wrong or how he felt could have went better, et cetera, et cetera.
Who's the guy that makes the videos?
I don't know, but it's a famous YouTube channel. There's no like face behind it. But there's a narrator.
Shit, I hope he's not giving people some bullshit, because when they
no. He's actually, I seen the sovereign citizen thing and about the whole traveling and driving, and he would always say like, that's why I know about it, about the whole thing about they believe back then, right. all that bullshit. So yeah, but yeah, bro.
If you don't want to pay taxes, man, just like be fucking smart. Think like a rich person. You know what I'm saying? Like, just look. Once you got some a considerable amount of money, you know, put that shit in some stocks that are going to do well over time, and don't fucking sell that shit.
Dude, what do you... Fuck, excuse me.
If you don't sell it, they can't tax it.
Would you ever get a rug and tug?
Rug and tug?
Yeah.
What do you mean a rug and tug?
Or is it... Am I saying the term wrong?
Rub and tug? What do you...
I don't know. That's what I have on one of my notes.
Is that like a fucking sex toy or some shit? What is it?
Rug and tug is like, or maybe I'm saying it wrong. I don't know why I have. It's when you go to a Chinese Oriental massage place.
Oh, right, where they rub your cock.
Is it called rug and tug or is it called rub and tug? Like, I don't even know.
There's definitely the tug element there. Yeah.
It's definitely whatever, a tug. We're gonna call it that. You haven't got one, I'm assuming.
No, I've never been to an Oriental massage where they beat me off.
I mean, not all of them beat you off, but there are some that will be like, hey, you know, a little more.
And it's just like, I want the extra.
Yes, exactly. I don't know. That was one of my topics. I thought it was funny and random, so here we are.
I need to find one of those places, man.
What? There's a bunch around here.
If the cops pull up, it was like, this was completely like...
I didn't know anything.
You gotta understand, bro. Like, this is something that, like, we just fell in love.
Yeah, this isn't pay money.
There's no, like,
it's all romantic.
I paid her for the massage. This is her love for me.
But, yeah, bro, I don't know. I think that's such a miscellaneous random thing to just do one day.
I think it's a fucking great thing, man. Like,
so you'll be down to get one time in your life ever.
You have to, of course.
Okay, cool.
Of course. Shit, I'd make it a fucking habit if I knew where they're doing it.
Okay, better.
Fuck,
one day, you guys are listening. One day, me and Ape will get a rug and tug.
They know how to. They got some tricks. Though.
No, yeah, they know what they're doing.
If you're going soft on them, they'll do some shit where you're like, oh fuck, back up.
We need one day. We're gonna go to one and then we're gonna pot about it.
You gotta find one, bro.
Nah, there's a bunch here. My boy actually knows of one.
Oh yeah?
I only know about it because he told me about it.
Bro, I gotta find the spots.
But like, every place is different. Some places got some fine ass Asian chicks,
bro. As long as they love me long time, bro. There's no.
There you go, bro. But yeah, dog, coming soon, V N APE rug and tug. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Like, I'm gonna search it up now because I feel dumb if I'm saying it wrong.
They rub you and then they give you a tug.
Is it called rub and tug? Let's see.
I mean, it should be. I think that's pretty...
Yeah, it's called a rub and tug. I think I was saying rug and tug. Oh, I had
I was like, rug? What
I had it as a typo. That's why I kept saying it like that. I'm an idiot. Rub and tug. There we go.
It seems like a great way to calm down after a hard day.
Bro, have you ever heard the Eminem song with Joyner Lucas, What If I Was Gay?
Nah, but Eminem's been on that type of shit for a minute now.
Yo, can you believe they actually went that fucking...
Remember that movie?
What movie?
The Kim Jong-un movie?
The Interview?
The Interview.
Yo, the Eminem says he's gay or whatever. Yeah, that shit's funny. I actually like that movie. That shit's hilarious.
Yeah, that was a great movie, actually.
Fucking, that song is so random and like, I don't know why I found it the other day. And I knew about it, but I just remembered about it. And it was just like... What is M? Like, I feel like M's on his left shit right here with this song. Like he's on some super.
The whole industry's on that shit. It's like that, you know.
Well, I don't even want to play a song. The whole track is like literally the epitome of the song is like, what if I was gay? And then the beat drops and they just go in. I swear to God, it's just like that. Like they spit a verse, what if I was gay? And then the beat drops. Like it's so fucking based.
It sounds like he's trolling, right?
In a way, but
he's doing that Tyler the Creator shit.
Nah, but they're being super respectful and like talking about like literally if they were gay and this and that. It's actually a little weird like listening to it, but
that is weird.
Yeah, right? Like it's a super. I'm all about being creative and pushing the envelope, but
I don't understand. Like, why are you trying to like put that shit in people's minds for whatever reason?
Yeah, like it's just
like,
weird.
People need to understand. Look, I understand. Look, I'm left-handed, for example, right?
Are you?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know.
Look at the hand I'm holding the mic with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know. All right, cool.
But look, you know what I'm saying? Like when I was in school, you know, the spiral notebooks pissed me the fuck off. Wrong fucking side. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what? The spiral notebooks used to piss you
The
off?
spiral notebooks used to piss me off because the teachers would be like, "Oh, only write on this side of the page." I'd be like, "Fuck, that's the side I don't like."
Oh, because you're lefty. Gotcha.
The fucking desk, they always had this shit where you like, you know, lean your fucking hand. It was always on the right.
Right, and then your hands will get dirty, right?
It's like nobody gave a fuck. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't expect the world to like mold itself to that. You know what I'm saying? Just like the vast majority of kids are gonna be straight, right?
You can't say that. Is it a fact?
That most people are straight.
Well, now, I mean, yeah, there's more straight people in the world.
Okay, so you're ahead of me then.
Yeah, I was just on some future shit.
You're saying, oh no, they're gonna make them like hella gay.
Like M is fucking. This is the first steps right here, bro.
But like nurture has a nurture. I mean, like the environment, right?
I mean, just to
go ahead.
back on, the gayness has been going up.
There's two ways to look at that, right?
Like I don't know the stats of it, but I'm assuming the gayness has been going up.
It's hard to tell because one of the things is like, okay, how many people back then were like in the closet versus now?
That's another thing. There's so many in the closet / not fully out. Yeah.
So, but like you're seeing a whole lot of shit that's, I don't think at all. Well, it's not. I think it's not good for fucking kids. Like you don't want kids to randomly question their fucking identity.
Yeah, but to play devil's advocate for the sake of the pod.
Yeah.
It's always straight has always been like the normalized, like it's just the normal, like male and woman.
I mean, it is normal though.
No, I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying that's what a gay person's argument would be. It's like, why can't it just be everything?
Why can't it be everything? I don't
know. I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to.
My issue is it shouldn't be promoted to fucking kids, right?
But straightness could be.
Straightness in what way? Like sex and shit?
I guess, yeah. Let's say that, or like a little kissy touchy, you know. But as long as it's a male and a woman, that's what you're saying.
I think it should be promoted for children overall. Not sex, not the sexual
Not sex,
element.
Obviously. No sex, nothing crazy.
But just the thing of like a partner, romantic.
Right, that's what I mean. Like a little
of the opposite sex. Yeah, I think that should be promoted. Yeah. I think that's healthy.
I mean, is there stats for that saying that showing gay people would make it different?
There's definitely an element of nurture. I just don't know how high it is.
Okay.
I've definitely seen, like, for example, like, how do I put this? It's clear, like, everything, because for some reason, like, I don't know why, but some people act like, you know, like the environment doesn't influence, like, if you're gay, you were just born that way, just like if you're straight. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, so you're a believer of that the environment could actually make you gay?
Listen, everything.
Anything. It could be this, it could be that, it could be how someone talks to you or this and that, just all variables.
I don't want to put it that lightly, but like look, everything that you study about the human mind, you're going to find nature and nurture.
Gotcha.
Like, it's a combination of both.
Right.
So, like, so when people say, like, oh, no, but if you're gay, that's the exception. It's like, no, are you fucking retarded? Like, did you go reread Darwin, you fucking idiot? No.
Okay.
And, but yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't have an issue with that. I think the issue is like if people are gay, that doesn't mean that if there's less of them that they need to be treated bad. I don't think that's the case at all. I mean,
no.
Do you beat the fuck out of people just because they're left-handed, right?
Yeah, right.
No,
right.
You don't. So it just doesn't make any sense. I mean, I think there's a way to like accept it, but still not like push kids towards like.
Don't think it should be pushed at young ages.
I think that what's like the normal scenario for the vast majority of people should be pushed during childhood for something like sexuality. I don't mean pushed in the sense of like fucking exposing kids to sexuality.
Right, showing kids
just
titties and
like
shit.
Like dad and mom type shit.
Right.
But
then it'll be tough. You could fucking have two dads, two moms.
You could.
That's where it gets fucking sketchy.
Nah, I'm not saying you gotta deny that there's like fucking gay parents and shit out there.
Yeah, of course. But just having two moms,
I think kids don't need. I also think there's another issue. I don't think kids need some fucking institution teaching them sex. I don't.
You mean like
sex education? I think that's bullshit.
I mean, did we get taught sex education?
Yeah, they fucking, the basic thing they did is make us associate sex with condoms. Right.
Let me see, dude. All I remember about sex education in middle school was probably like 8th grade. I remember Mr. DeFrancisco. He just had like some classes about it. It was spoken about very vaguely, though.
Another issue is the gender identity shit. There's a lot of girls getting mastectomies. That was not at all the norm back then. But now they have these weird, crazy fucking laws where they can take you away from the parent, even if the parent doesn't fucking agree with it, or if at least one parent agrees with it. They fucking allow this girl to get a surgery where she's fucking removed that shit, and a lot of them fucking regret it later on because a lot of them aren't really fucking trans. They're just fucking confused because they're talking to them about whether they're fucking binary or non-binary or this or that. And they're fucking confusing young kids.
Damn, there's laws that allows kids to pick and not the parent?
Oh, man, I got some shit to show you.
What states are these?
I'm going to send you some links.
Dude, those states are fucking...
I think her name is Deborah So.
She's the one in charge of this?
No, my God, no. She's the one exposing it.
Oh, exposing it. I'm like...
Well, she's one of the ones exposing it. There's a lot of doctors now that are like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, what are you saying, bro?
First of all, no, any person under 18 shouldn't have the right to make a choice like that.
I agree.
That's a bold fucking thing to do.
I agree. Yeah.
For and then just not even that, fucking the whole trans thing, changing who you like from a man to a woman or vice versa. That's OD, bro. And we always speak on this, but it's like, I don't know. That's me personally. If I had a kid and they told me they felt like that, how would you feel?
How old are they, and what the fuck have they been exposed to? Like,
let's give it a middle age. Let's give it like a 15.
If he's 15, probably felt that way for a fucking while. But I wouldn't just automatically be like, you're damn right, son.
There you go. Yeah. Just give it. Go ahead.
Now let's take you to the surgery room real quick and just
chop that dick off.
Because that's one of the things. Like a lot of trans people, they don't get shit. They don't get any surgeries. They don't do anything.
So what do? They just start dressing different?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
Cross-dressing?
Some of them don't. Like, some of them are just like, I fucking hate this, but...
I deal with it.
But I'm not fucking gonna, like, pretend to, not have my genitalia because I have it.
Or just, hey, call me a she, don't call me a he.
No, that's a lot of them don't be on that either. Like, there's a detransitioning movement. Like, people that transitioned regretted it, and now they're going back to, like, their regular sex. And, they never left, to be honest with you. But
that boy potting.
Part of the issue. But you were right when you said about, like, there's, like, some people have two dads. It's like, yeah, that's facts. That's facts. I mean, gay people are fucking real. We shouldn't deny that, like, gay people fucking exist, right?
That's a hell of a thing, man. I was saying that because it's like...
Oh, shit.
What
already?
Oh, shit. Don't tell me that. We're almost done or we're done?
We're at 53 fucking minutes only.
Damn, battery died early today?
Yeah, I don't know if I had enough time to, like, because it was like a half, and then you were like, fuck, bro, I'll be there in a few minutes. I was like, fuck.
Oh, yeah, I was eating that. My bad. But,
I fucking forgot.
What do you think we should do? Do we have still time to pod for, like, 5 minutes, or we're done?
Nah, yeah, we got time to pod for 5 minutes.
All right, fuck it. Let's go. What are we going, dog? This is the hardest we got to go in we ever podded.
Man.
Give me some crazy shit. Anything you're doing this weekend? Nothing crazy? No sexy time?
I'm studying. That's what the fuck I'm doing this weekend.
No sexy time like Borat?
I'm looking at the stock market. That's what I'm doing. You know, it's not open tomorrow, but I don't give a fuck. I'll still be looking at the fucking financial news.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Getting back into investing, bro. You gotta. Well, you weren't. I mean, you were more like. I
was on my Robin Hood shit.
Yeah, you were speculating on.
More or less.
Yeah.
And the most I had was a dog. That was the most I invested. I had like a good. And I was up for a little bit. I was up like a good $100 something.
Yeah.
But then I was just like, yo, fuck this shit. It's never gonna go up. Quit. Took out the cash, and now I'm back at jail.
I mean, you know, like my advice to anyone who doesn't who hasn't put in the time yet to like
an effort to actually
understand markets and economics.
Yeah,
and
that's me. I don't give a shit.
To anyone like that, because I feel like investing is the most simple shit in the world in a certain way. Because like if you just
put money in it,
if you just get some index funds, like just put that shit in
I still haven't done that. You've been telling me this ever since we started
really
potting.
Gotta do that shit.
Yeah, I do. Fidelity, right?
Fidelity is a great platform. That shit is never gonna crash on you. They're not gonna fuck you over on any fucking what do you call this shit?
Anything. Period.
They're really
stable.
They're great brokerage. Yeah, I use them a lot, and you can buy fractional shares and shit however you want. You know.
Dude, I was actually gonna say a story. A fucking funny story of like one time where like my whole self-esteem was crushed.
What'd she say to you?
It's more like what I did to her. Ooh. Yo, but I feel like we both gotta say a moment because mine's is pretty vulnerable. But it's funny though. It's funny as fuck.
I mean, I remember one time when I was like based. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh, you're going first. Okay, go ahead.
I really did go ahead and take a. You know what I'm saying? I did take a little Xanax and then try to fuck her. But then there's an issue that happens when you take some Xanax and you try to fuck.
You couldn't get it hard?
My dude, I went soft on her. She was like, "Did you just go soft?" And I was like,
sheesh.
"Yeah."
And that's it?
I was just tired. I was like, I don't feel like doing this shit. So
that's nothing, bro. My story is...
I just ate her pussy a little bit, but then it was like... I was just...
You were just zanned up.
I was just soft. Like, I didn't even give a fuck. I was like... Yeah.
Bro, check it. I used to work at this rental car company in the airport. And, bro, ever since this moment, I already knew, like, yo, I need to hit the gym.
That's where this shit is going.
So you already know where this is. Alright, so check it out. Let me make this shit quick because our battery's dying. We'll just end it here. Dog, I'm here working with, I used to be called a key holder. We used to work at some shit like, let's say you pull up to the rental car and you want to get a car. I'm the guy you talk to, and like if you got a reservation ready, I'm going to go get the keys for you, and I'm gonna go show you the car.
So you had all the keys.
I had all the keys like Khaled, but listen. In that position, it used to usually be a guy and a girl, like for like the whole 8 hours, 9 hours we were there. So there was this one girl that was super cool, and she's funny as fuck too. I'm not gonna say her name, but we're there chilling one night, right? And all of a sudden, people are getting their backs cracked.
Their backs cracked?
Yeah, you know how like
they're cracking each other's backs?
Yeah, like you know how you like put your arms like this and then you're right. Bruh. This girl tells me to crack her back.
You couldn't do it?
I couldn't do it, dog.
I mean...
Yo, and she wasn't even that heavy, bro. Like, let's just say, like, when I attempted to do it, it was just so embarrassing.
Were you trying to go light on her or some shit?
No, like, I guess I wasn't it, bro. I just wasn't it, bro.
Maybe you didn't get the position right, too, though. Like, you know what I'm
saying? Bro, you ever had those moments when something happens and, like, you just can't say anything to make it better? Like, there's nothing you could say to make the situation better or, like...
Where you just can't think of anything that...
No. There was nothing possible that...
there's nothing?
She was dead up laughing. Like,
she was just cracking up?
She was cracking up.
Like, you weak motherfucker.
That's exactly what she was going through in her mind.
I don't know, bro. I feel like my shit was worse than that. You know what I'm saying? My shit...
Nah, bro.
It's expected because I took a Xan, but she didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
But that's your girl. That's whatever, bro.
I've never been soft. Nah. Soft? Go soft? Bruh. I'm not 30 yet.
But yeah, dog. Yo, homegirl, And she's super cool too. Like she wasn't like on some asshole shit, but dog, she was dead up laughing, bro. Like she had a laugh attack, and I'm there just in like, I'm just quiet. I'm there in shock, and I'm like, wow, I really couldn't crack her back, bro. Like,
yeah,
I need to hit the fucking gym, bro. And yeah, dog, that was top 5 most embarrassing moments for V, bro. Like, there was nothing I could say right there. It was just like, you just a weak motherfucker, like you just said, like, and it was just, yeah, man. And yeah, that night I was, wow, man. It was sad, bro.
I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
That was a depressing moment for me.
I mean,
yo, the girl wasn't even heavy.
You can get muscle though.
I know. That's why it doesn't hurt me that bad, because I could, and anytime I want, I could really just go to the gym, but I'm just a lazy motherfucker, bro. I got no motivation in me, bro. Yo, you wanna start going to the gym?
What gym you want to go to?
I don't even know.
Doesn't matter.
I don't give a
fuck. We can work out, bro. Listen, bro. I've gotten people to work out in the past and to get.
Are you a good motivator?
I got a little guy going to the gym.
Rob? Oh, okay. That's what's up. Dude, I don't know what it is, bro. I need to hit the gym, bro. Regardless of the funny joke that I just said or whatever.
But even if you don't hit the gym, you can still
just work out. Period. Do push-ups. Do this. Do that.
Gains. Just get a light set of weights.
Right.
That you can adjust the weight on it.
Right.
And there's a bunch of exercises that you can do, and you'll make some fucking
Nah, I know. My brother's always telling me just do 50 push-ups every day. Keep doing push-ups every day. Push-ups is a essential.
It's great for your fucking chest, man.
That shit pops your chest out. That shit make you don't fucking have a flat chest the whole time.
You want to do it so that you hit all the essential body parts.
Right.
Because if not, then you develop a retarded physique. You ever seen those guys that look like an upside down pyramid?
Yes, bro.
Right.
People just Why do people look like that?
Because they don't hit legs. They're fucking pussies.
A lot of people don't hit legs though.
Another thing is they have some people genetically they got some bitch shapes. You know what I'm saying?
It's just in them.
It's just that they
That's just who they are.
You were born a bitch. You'll die.
Die a bitch.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Damn, bro.
We'll leave it at that, bro. If you're watching this.
Yeah, man. Hey. I'm a skinny guy. I'm gonna hit leg day soon, guys. Send me some motivational tweets through V N APE podcast on Twitter. Maybe I will hit the gym. Maybe me and V.
We're making a t-shirt. Our first t-shirt. Did you just go soft?
That's a good one. Maybe me and Abe will hit rub and tug. Maybe me and Abe will hit a rub and tug
t-shirt
and tell you guys our fucking story about it. Who knows what would happen next on V N APE.
Boom.